Okay, so I didn't know about this. What? I had to look this up. Hold on a second. I didn't know this happened. So this is a more shallow clips as you can see of Ark. And I was like, oh, this motherfucker's playing Ark. I wonder why. And then he pointed out something that I didn't know that it happened.
Oh no, we know it's gonna.
Step one is finding the.
It unveiled a whole. Keeping our ears.
So this is just fucking terrible. Listen to this, and I'm going to look this up for a more specific video, because this is insane. If that's the case, then Wildcard does not deserve the fucking attention that it needs.
To the ground to what's been happening in the Ark community after that clan got banned for a completely legitimate, normal, no cheating raid on another tribe. They were banned from all the official servers, and it unveiled a whole rabbit hole of corruption.
So basically, that's just playing favorites. What kind of pieces of shit developers does such things like that? Play fucking favorites. Go fuck yourself. I can look at this up. Alright, okay, so here's one. Ark's publisher fucks over player with unfair mass ban.
Ark has been blowing up the past 48 hours as another round of publisher Snail Games corruption was broadcast for all to see across Twitch and YouTube, and this one doesn't look like it's going to be going away quietly. Now, as a former online competitive PvPer, things like this really get under my skin and should be exposed anytime they take place.
So to have a better understanding, a whole developers were playing, like I said before, they were playing favorites, and for them to play favorites on a tribe, they immediately banned the other tribe for attempting to raid their favorite tribe. Even though that's fucking terrible, they still did it. At first you might think, oh, maybe because the other tribe was trying to cheat in a way, but no. According to the fucking, well, Charlie, what he said, I had to look more into it. Then I cannot just read a few YouTube videos. It was a perfect fair raid, and yet they got banned.
There are two categories these infractions kind of fall into. You've got your pre-April 1st, 2023, and you've got post-April.
Oh, this was recent. Oh, so this is recent. Jesus, how did I not know about this?
Everything pre, I would kindly direct you to check out HOD's channel, link in the video description, as he has done some interesting and in-depth research and called out Snail for their previous transgressions. Server admin abuse, a planned DDoS attack, DMs from Shihai himself, CEO of Snail Games. It's all over on his channel, and we'll get you.
And at the same time, why the fuck? Okay, so why the fuck would they play favorites on a tribe? Like, oh, we don't want this tribe to be fucking destroyed. Like, dude, they could come back. Sure, all their hours spent for their gigas or wyverns were destroyed, but at the same time, there's something in my tooth and I don't know what it is. But at the same time, Ark is one of those games where you just don't give up. You don't give up because you got fucking raided. You come back and you be stronger. There's main reason why I don't fucking play PvP Ark anymore. It's just unfair now. Back then, at the beginning of the game, yeah, it was doable. But now, you don't have a chance. Unless you join a tribe, you don't have a chance. Just like that. I'm just gonna tell you like that, you don't have a chance. If you're not part of a tribe, of a big tribe, you fucked.
First is the inconsistent and sometimes barbaric way the official Ark Steam forums are policed, many times deleting contradictory posts to Snail and or Ark. Even moderately worded posts are deleted without warning, leading users to ask where their original posts have gone. More extreme is when users are banned without warning or explanation, even receiving site-wide bans for calling out technical issues or suspicious activity by suspected pro-Snail advocates. By the way, this practice is also mirrored on the official Ark Discord server. If anything, Valve should conduct an immediate and thorough investigation of these reviews.
Wow.
It's just a basic look at some of these races' questions as to their validity.
If you're looking for a review in this game, you've gone to the wrong place. But if you're looking for an outstanding pie recipe, you've gone to the right place. Ingredients: 6 tablespoons unsalted butter, half of white sugar, half of cut brown sugar. I don't know if that's a butter or not, but fucking hell, I'll let them slide on that part.
I've lost count of positive reviews posting incoherent or juvenile descriptions, many without a properly set up Steam profile where their account is entirely private, and Ark Survival Evolved is the very first and only review the account has ever posted to Steam. There is no way that a game from 2015 that hasn't released DLC in years can accumulate this many legit positive reviews in such a short time frame.
Especially this time of year, like you said.
Well, this one involves a gross misuse of server admin privileges to gain significant advantages on the Ark PVP Conquest servers. And when I say gross misuse, that is most definitely an understatement. Now, this all starts up when the Island Boys tribe decides to attack a server and bases owned by the T tribe. Now, if you've been around Ark...
Wait, I heard of them. Not the T tribe, the Island Boys. I've heard of them. Like, I used to play on PvP a lot. Or maybe it's someone entirely... okay, so, judging by this, I heard of a tribe called the Island Boys. And I'm gonna take a guess. They're just people, you know, supporting the Island Boy. Because, like, the reason why I'm saying that because PlayStation does not have cross-platform. That's it. Ark PlayStation has the shittiest cross-platform. I mean, does not have the shitty. It just doesn't have it. It's just PlayStation. Any servers out there is for PlayStation. Official servers for PlayStation. That's it. You cannot play other servers other than PlayStation. It's terrible.
We're all either recording or streaming the event live, so the video evidence of their tactical superiority is on full display and available for all to see. I highly recommend you take a look at all of these clips and videos for yourself, and to make it even easier for you, I will include links to all of their uploads and Twitch channels in the video description and pinned comments, so all you have to do is click and watch. Needless to say, T was clearly not skilled enough to handle the Island Boys, and each time T was close to losing the skirmish, they would drop the server, which is effectively ending the battle, and then roll back the server to a point where their dinos or team members were not yet dead. And this doesn't happen just once, where you can kind of chalk it up to bad server connections. No. This happens 10 or 11 times in a row. The Island Boys attack and start mopping the floor with T, at which point T abuses their known connections to Snail Games and admin powers to nuke the servers and roll back to the point where they haven't lost any of their tames or their players. Now, let me press pause on this specific drama for just a moment and throw it.
That's fucking shit. I mean, dude, I'm watching this video, and at first it looks fun. At first. So the reason why I say at first it looks fun, it looks like a fucking fun thing to do, is because in reality it's not. Do you know how many fucking hours it would take for you to have a fucking good army of dinosaurs? Good army of a high level giga? It's just time consuming. Not only that, you also have to worry that your base does not get raided. So that's not fun at all. I just realized, I like it how this guy has the fucking disease, the swamp disease. That's one of the shittiest thing Ark has ever added. The reason why is it's fine if you add a disease that you can add a cure to it, but what is not fine is the fact that if you die, you still have the disease. It does not make any sense whatsoever. That is the most shittiest thing that they have added. The fact that the disease, the disease stays on you, even though if you die, makes no sense at all.
No. This happens 10 or 11 times in a row. The Island Boys attack and start mopping the floor with T, at which point T abuses their known connection games and admin powers to nuke the servers and roll back to the point where they haven't lost any of their tames or their players. Now, let me press pause on the specific tames or...
Your Monte-Edge level Kakalantosao killed TQF. The Trapman killed TSL. Wow. They were actually mopping the floor to them.
nuke the servers and roll back.
Your Montes killed a T. Your Montes Car killed another player, which is supposed to be Barcode, but it's not. Level 207 Sinoma Crops. The fuck is that?
Back to the point where they haven't lost any of their tames or their players.
They were actually winning.
So at this point in the battle, the Island Boys have wrecked this small T-base repeatedly, something like 10 or 11 times, and each time the server nukes and resets to an advantageous point for T. There's also been one or several Island Boys players during this initial skirmish that have been banned. It's a whole lot of ugly, and it's about to get so much worse. And keep in mind, everything that I'm describing to you is legit and legal in Ark PVP. It's a tribe-eat-tribe mentality. This is PvP. You attack and conquer, or you just get swallowed up. To the victor go the spoils, that sort of thing. Anyways, seeing what is happening here, the Island Boys decide just to fully mobilize their forces. They call up all the troops, which is basically the entire tribe, and they start transferring resources from their home server over to the T server. And so it begins. The Island Boys begin their all-out assault, and based on the clips I saw, this is a slaughter. They are methodically taking apart the T-base and are within just moments of overrunning the entire thing and erasing T from existence when this happens.
Wow. And the fact that it was live streaming too.
So in case you weren't paying attention to those clips, let me explain. The entire Island Boys tribe, that's roughly 80 to 90 players, all got a global ban at once. I mean, they were at the gates, ready to deal the final blow. T was clearly overmatched, and so they dipped into their bag of tricks, abused those admin powers, and banned everyone from the Island Boys all at once. I mean, what the actual... And this is exactly why, like I said, employees of a gaming or publishing company should never be given this amount of access to server infrastructure.
It's beyond unfair.
Mechanics.
That is fucking insane. Do we know anything new about this? I gotta check Steam. I gotta see the review. Because I do have Ark in here, so I can check the review in there. So here's the thing. If they don't do anything about it, because this is my basic understanding. If they don't do anything about it, if nothing is done, not only Wildcard Studio will not get any more, people buying it from the game, they're going to get shut down. Like, literally, they will get shut down for unfair use. And if they get shut down, their games is also gonna get shut down, because Ark is not a bad game. It's just it's being run by the worst Unreal Engine. I mean, I don't blame it at the same time, because it was Unreal Engine 4 back then. That's the only thing they had. Even still, now that Ark and remastered version is coming out, it has to be good, because once it comes out, by the way, it comes out in October of this year. If it's good, then that's a shame, because if the studio gets shut down, the server for that game will also get shut down. Even though I don't think I'm gonna give a shit about, because I'm not gonna play official servers on PvE or PvP. I like the servers to be a little bit modded, so on a unofficial, non-dedicated server. So, anyways, nonetheless, Wildcard Studio is facing real issues right now if they don't fix their shit. And especially, hold on, that we got someone called Moist Charlotte Clips, obviously, I'm talking about Moist Critical, that he has a fucking huge popularity, it's going to get all the attention that it needs. By getting all the attention that it needs, Wildcard Studio is going to face some serious consequences. They could get fucking sued hard.